So where do you go from here if they're asking you to exit the location?
So my stability of mind cannot be located, but the location of that would be something where the fuck do you want to go in the middle of the street so you can get rammed over and get over it?
In parts of San Diego, this scene is a regular occurrence. Tents in front of high-value properties, police and city officials throwing out trash, and unhoused Americans moving street to street for a place on the sidewalks. As Californians, this is something we witness and see every day. I hear about it on the news sprinkled here and there, but I wanted to get a well-rounded portrayal of this crisis, so I hit the streets. San Diego, a city known for its beautiful beaches and vibrant lifestyle. However, behind this picturesque facade lies a heartbreaking reality, a rising epidemic of homelessness. Our first stop is at the heart of San Diego, where we encounter a diverse community of individuals who are currently facing homelessness. Through this series of up-close and personal interviews, I aim to give voices to those who often go unheard, the invisible.
They arrest us and throw us in jail. I have no criminal charges. I'm a U.S. Marine. They treated me like crap.
You know, it's survival of the fittest. We gotta, make sure that our area is clean.
You know, stealing your shit.
Exactly, and making sure people don't steal your stuff. Making sure that all your needs is taken care of. If you got pets, you gotta make sure you got your pets are straight. Like literally, it is a full-time job living out here on the streets, and especially when you ain't got no resources or support.
I want to know why San Diego has become so prevalent with homeless, man. Go to other states, man. This is a great state to live in if you're gonna live on the streets.
And the numbers are on the rise. Statistics indicate that the city is struggling to provide immediate housing for all the migrants and people living on the streets. As tent cities and makeshift homes continue to sprout up along the streets, highway ramps, and even behind the San Diego Padres Stadium, the impact is not only felt by the homeless, but its renters, homeowners, and business owners, even the tourists that come to visit downtown San Diego.
I don't like the folks from being fed up, because there's a lot of people here that are nasty, bro. I mean, for real, bro. You get tired of coming to your work site and seeing shit and piss all in front of your door and all that. People they just don't give a fuck, And so that makes the community, shine on all of us, but all of us don't do that.
Of those surveyed, 80% claim that they became homeless in San Diego.
Seeing what's happening on our sidewalks, in our parks, on our sides of our freeways, in our canyons, or along the San Diego River. That's because we know full well that our shortage of affordable housing, the proliferation of illicit fentanyl, as well as our broken mental health system are helping to create a perfect storm that is playing out on our streets.
I think it's sad. I mean, we don't have the right resources to help them. They think pushing them out of downtown San Diego is right. It's wrong. Enough shelters. We have people coming across the border who need shelter. We have people that are on drugs, mental illness. I mean, people that lost their homes. They weren't homeless. The rent went up and they lost their place. It's not all drugs and alcohol abuse. It's actually just human beings being kicked out of their homes due to rent increases. And right now, we can't even afford, with one salary, a place to live out here.
The rising cost of living in San Diego is undeniably contributing to the homelessness crisis in the city. From skyrocketing housing prices to high rental rates and inadequate wages, many residents are struggling to keep a roof over their heads. In a recent survey, $300 is what keeps the regular San Diego resident from sleeping on the streets. While the government and community organizations are taking steps to mitigate this issue, it's essential that we address the underlying factors such as inequality, housing shortage, and mental health access.
That people cannot be punished for being homeless if there aren't shelter beds open. The court said without available shelter, a person is experiencing involuntary homelessness.
Due to San Diego laws and ordinances, homelessness encampments can't be anywhere near schools, canyons, and most recreational centers, leaving the homeless anywhere else in the city they can to live and survive.
For nurses, and we got to move from here and find a spot where it's safe to move while they clean up. But if we're moving our stuff, then how can we get places like look for jobs or get to the resources in places like that without worrying about if our shit's gonna get cleaned up by them or not, and them taking their shit and throwing it away. Then they have to worry about getting the tent and all that stuff, and they get screwed.
No room in the shelters. Can't. Ask them every day. Got any room? Nope, maybe tomorrow. Oh, you're not supposed to be here either. Tell them everything you got. And then they say, we're not allowed to have furniture. We're not allowed. What are we, animals? We're allowed to sit on the floor, sit in the dirt. We're not allowed to have a chair.
We're here because this is the best geographic location for us, you know what I mean? As far as going over here to the welfare office, going to grab a meal over there, and pretty much going to the buses.
Right. What's the average day in the life? Like, you wake up, how does a man shower? How do you do regular things that human needs?
Don't. I haven't had a shower in a week. I haven't brushed my teeth. And I don't like being dirty.
Very bad. That bad.
Okay.
Very bad. You know, relatives when I can.
Right.
Anyway, as a panhandler, he boasts that he makes $40 in 3 hours and sometimes $100 when he does it for 7 hours. When you're making $40 to $100 a day panhandling, why would anybody want to go to work for minimum wage?
You buy a little bit from the store, or somebody gives you a few things to where they might come out giving you a couple cards, and yes, you know, you got $30, $40 worth of cards right here. So you'll sit back for like almost a week, kind of, you know what I mean?
Right.
You balance out your medical needs, which are, you know, we self-medicate ourselves, you know what I mean, and try to not. Hey, good afternoon, beautiful. Hey, I seen you, and I know you drive good. Nice cars. Yeah, I've been by. But
what I do see is that people just see this as it's a norm now. So, you know, using the restroom out in the open, bearing down the bare skin, it's here, man, and it's like people are walking right by it like it doesn't exist.
Has the homelessness community ever like hindered you from doing your job as a civil servant? Like, have you ever came to work and be like, you guys like can't be here or something?
Absolutely, I do it every day. I just did it this morning. It's sad, but I come at them with a heart. I tell them the property manager doesn't want you on their property. That's why we have the sidewalks. You can move to the sidewalk. And if you come up to them with a loving heart, they're more, yeah, exactly. They're more willing to do it. If you come up with them angry, you're just frustrating them.
Yeah, I wasn't put out here. I came out here on my own. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, and when it's every day, I mean, it every day belongs to me. I do nothing every day. You know what I mean? I could be out there looking for some type of employment. I have been doing this and doing that. But I mean, I sit around here to make sure nobody don't steal my stuff, man, and that's it. It's mainly on me, bro. You know, it doesn't fall back on nobody but me, man.
What some of these people need on the street the most is some of your time. Just sit down and talk to them. Give them 5 minutes. They don't need you to say shit to them. Just listen to them for a minute.
I don't need your money. Now, if you're gonna give it to you, that don't mean I won't accept it, but I don't need it.
In a way, with citations and tickets, I mean, how did they defeat it ultimately? What do you think your city can do?
Oh, that's a great question. I have, you know, just as a productive member of society, really to address the mental illness part first, because there's a lot of anger and then there's not a lot of neglect. Because there's vets out here.
The VA won't help you either?
The VA is a joke.
I didn't have to join the Navy, but I did. I don't want no money from the VA. I just want health care that I need. I just want what I need. It's not nothing about wants, it's nothing about getting over. Motherfuckers just trying to make it, man. I'm just trying to make it from today to tomorrow, that's it. I ain't think about Thanksgiving, that's too far away. I might not make it there. Some of us ain't gonna see tomorrow, man. We need y'all to do something.
And I have to fly a sign that says homeless Marine on the street corner, just to make $10, $15 just to eat. I'm lucky. I called my mama. She's gonna send me a Western Union for $20. So that way I can eat tonight. I can't guarantee where I'm gonna eat every day.
Through their voices, I learned a lot about the challenges they faced on a day-to-day basis, some of the dreams that they hold on to, and the resilience that they exhibit in this face of adversity.
As you can see, this is a center for City Core, and there's community outreaches, and I don't know what's going on, man. I just know that, as you can see, there's a young lady, and I don't know if she's on fentanyl or heroin, but that's the result of neglect, man.
This documentary aims to ignite change, inspire compassion, and spark conversations that lead to tangible solutions. So let's come together and be the change we wish to see in the world. Together, we can bring hope for home to those who need it most.
If people out here, man, you got family, man, you got anybody that y'all can make amends with, man, I advise y'all do so, man. The time is short, and people are dying left and right. You know? So if you got people that you did wrong to, man, I advise, man, go make it right, man. The time is too short, man, to be living in the past, man, over small shit.